Hello YouTube family. I'm just making a quick video mostly to talk about the acupuncture that I started to try and do. I'm not sure if my experience is similar to everyone else's. I don't think it is, so that's why I am sharing it with you. If any of you that watch the video, maybe you've done a video in the past that I've overlooked that talks about your experience with acupuncture if you have tried it, and you can, reference me to that, I will gladly watch it. Right now I'm just going to talk to you about my experience. No one really told me, as far as a medical doctor or person, to try the acupuncture. It was just some comments that I had received in other videos that they had recommended trying that. And I've heard of it, I know of it, but I've never done it before. So I live in a small area, so of course I had to travel at least 30 minutes to get to the nearest one. And I made an appointment probably last week, and of course she has you write down what all your problems are. So I told her I was mainly coming to help with infertility, but that I also have neck and shoulder pain this side that I've had for a while. And so the first week, she had me come 3 days the first week, or 3 times, yeah, 3 different times the first week. And she mainly focused on my neck and back area. So, she put her little needles there, whatever. What she does, though, she gets the needles in there and then she hooks them up, these little wires to them, and then it's like kind of similar to like the electronic muscle stimulation that the TENS units that people use, because she puts it to where you can feel it. So she did that the first 3 days, and she also gave me this bottle of pills that I should try and take. Most of the language, of course, was written in Chinese, and it did have right at the bottom the English name. So of course before I took them, like I do with everything that is given to me, I looked up online to see what they even were for. They were sea dogs pills, whatever, something like that. So I looked it up, and of course the indications of usage was for basically man problems. Impotence, erectile dysfunction, I guess it's the same. Dysfunction is the same thing. Libido, prostate, all that with men. And then of course it had the warning of do not use with pregnancy, which, I had just had my IUI done, and until I know I'm not, you have to act like you are. So there was no way I was going to take them. So of course I told her I'm not taking them. I brought her the printout of what it said online that they were for, and of course she was trying to tell me that I shouldn't believe everything online, that women can take them, children can take them, it's supposed to help with your energy. And I just said, well, it says don't take if you're pregnant. I'm not going to take them, not until I know. So anyway, I ended up today just bringing the pills back to her, because I'm not going to take them. If that's being a bad patient, I'm sorry. Anyway, so today was my first day of my second week, which she said you go 3 times the first week, 2 times the second week, and then 1 time a week after that. And she had told me that the second week we would start working on the fertility part, and of course that's what I expect from her. And so she asked me, what problems I was having. I said, well, I still have the neck pain. I am going to have that. That doesn't matter. I said, but I came to you for help with fertility. And of course she's trying to tell me that I should have done it before we had anything done. And I said, well, I've heard that you do it before and then you do it after. So anyway, she kind of argued with me, but she kind of argues with me anytime I say anything. So I think our personalities kind of clash, which I think is not conducive to acupuncture, because I believe you're supposed to be relaxed and calm and at peace. And she usually irritates me every time I go. So I don't know if it's even worth it. But I figured I'd give it a try. So today she worked on that, but she put a needle, 2 needles on my arm, here and here, and then on my lower leg, like the shin area, and then like 6 or so across my belly. And then of course she hooked them up the same as she does, and for about 20 minutes. I looked on YouTube at some videos of acupuncture, I think last night, with fertility, and they don't hook it up to any electronic source. So I don't know, am I doing the right thing? Am I even going, to the right type of person? I don't know. If any of you have any advice, that would be great. I recommend anyone in the Midland, Odessa, Texas area that, isn't that too far away from me that I could go see. That would be great. But anyway, my experience so far with acupuncture, the procedure itself, I guess, is okay. Now, the woman taking care of it, I don't know. Because one of my very first questions I asked her was, how do you sterilize your needles? And of course, she didn't like me asking that, but they use disposable ones anyway. But still, I'm going to ask that because I want to know. And it was like on the 3rd day, she kept saying, well, you wouldn't ask, you wouldn't go into a hospital and ask them how they sterilize their needles. You wouldn't do it for them. Why are you asking me? She's like, I'm a professional too. I had to take tests, to even be able to do this. So why are you asking me? And I'm like, because I don't know, and I'm gonna ask. So you see how our personalities they don't mesh well. And maybe there's someone better. Maybe that's just, we're not good for each other. But anyway, that's really it so far. We're still just waiting, 2-week wait. We go back on April 18th, I believe, to do a follow-up and test to see the results. Symptom-wise, I can't tell you anything, really, because I'm not feeling anything. I think it's too early to feel anything, but I don't know. I'm just telling you. Other than that, there's really not much else to do. And then, unless something crazy happens, then I'll make another video once I go to the doctor for a follow-up. But that's all I have for now. So you guys have a good night, rest well, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.